Hi, welcome. So today I'll be showing you how to make ephemera, cut out ephemera. So here I've got a pile that I'm trying to pick up. I suppose that's cut out ephemera. So here I've made a planet. And it's got some glitter paint on it. It looks pretty funky. I've got a soul. Well, I've got a couple of souls. I've got some flowers. Different kinds of flowers. Probably abstract flowers. And then I've got some aliens. This cool little guy. You get the idea. So this is what I'm going to be showing you how to make today. So cut out ephemera, if you've not already figured out, it's singular items, and when I say items, like an alien and a soul classes as an item. It doesn't have to be a proper item, it just needs to be a singular thing. So there's some half ones. You see what I mean? It's got some. It's just a page of eyes, but spaced out enough so I can cut it out. This one's a page of aliens. I've got some doors, some windows, some more window types, different shaped doors. These are just some colouring pages. They're not supposed to be in there. Well, they are the colouring thing, but they're not supposed to be in this video. Some souls, some aliens. You get the idea. So this is what I'll be colouring in today. It's just sketchbook paper, nothing fancy. Yeah, so the idea is you colour them in and then you cut them out, so you should be left with something like this, and then you cut out further and you should be left with something like this. Yeah, dead simple to do. All you've got to do is colour in and cut out. Obviously the more fussy cutting that you do, the better. I sometimes I like it with a white border, sometimes I don't. It depends on the mood. But in a recent video, I discovered how to ink these. So it's just like an ink sponge thing, and you dab it on the sides, and it just adds some like definition to the piece, makes it more defined. Yeah. So enough rambling, I'll get straight on with it. So I'll be using felt tips today, but you can paint, you can use gouache, you can use acrylic, you can use watercolour if you want. Yeah, you can use any type of felt tip, you can even use gel pens if you prefer. Yeah, so let's get on with it. Yeah, I'll move them to the side. And I've got a range of different felt tips. These are the Sharpie S-Note. They're supposed to be highlighters, but they're no bleed. So they're absolutely perfect for colouring in with. I normally don't like Sharpies, just for that reason of they tend to bleed. Yeah. So they've got like an angled tip, so it's great for doing like little details. I don't tend to colour in the lines. It's not out of choice. I'm just not that good at colouring in. Like especially with nails on, which I wear most of the time. Yeah, so I thought I'd colour his eyes in orange. I went for an orange soul. I'll use a purple one. Right, they're all purple on this, and the ridge is thin. So I'll just use the side of the felt tip that's a highlighter. I like pastel coloured highlighters, by the way, and beautiful. purple-eyes. Like I said, I've got like a range of different felt tips. So some are from the works, some are from B&M. Like this one, it's an aqua marker, so it's water-based marker. I thought it was a watercolour brush pen. I got so excited about the concept, and then I got home and tried it, and it wasn't what I thought. So I'll just use these as felt tips now, and I've found some actual watercolour brush pens, and they're amazing. Anyways, so like I said, I've got a range of different supplies for felt tips. I tend to like outlining first and then colouring in the big areas when I'm colouring in. It just helps me be a little bit neater. Because like I said, I do tend to colour outside of the lines. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing because it gives it character, but sometimes you just want it to be coloured in properly, you know? When we cut out ephemera, I guess it doesn't matter too much if you go out of the lines, because at the end of the day you're putting it out. And this pen's running out, but I kind of like the effect it's giving, so I might go over the top of it with another colour. I know you're not supposed to change direction, but sometimes it's just easier to change direction, and plus it gives it more like dimension. Well, I kind of went over the eye area with the green accidentally, so now I've got to commit to it. You can have a green mouth too. Why not? He's an alien after all. And then I might use the purple. Whoops! I will show you a close-up when I finish colouring in. And that is how simple it is to make cut out ephemera. The next stage is cut it out. So I like to cut around into like sections rather than try to like manoeuvre it. It's just a bit easier if you make them into single items or singular things, like so. And then you just fussy cut around, trying to get as much as that white off as possible without actually like cutting into your design. So if I just bring this up to camera, I don't know if you saw any of that first bit of cutting, but yeah, I brought it up to camera now. Whoop. So then you should be left with something like that. Is this an alien? I'll just repeat the process. And there we have another alien. Souls are a little bit more tricky to cut out. That's a soul. And the final alien. There we are. So I might do some more and speed it up. Also, I've got a little bag of, like, you know, the what's left from cutting out, and I do use these in junk journals. So it's literally just a poly pocket filled with off cuttings. This is my box of to use up felt tips. So I'm going to use some of these to create. So these are the coloured in cut out ephemera. Now I'm not gonna cut them out straight away. I'm gonna add some glitter paint. This is from the works. It comes as part of a set. It's called Unicorn Paint, and it's absolutely amazing. I absolutely love it. So I'm literally just using a brush, unscrewing it, and adding a bit of glitter to the pieces. And I'll show you close up what it looks like with the glitter. It just adds a little something. On some pieces it's not that noticeable, but on others it really does make a huge difference. So as you've seen, it doesn't take very long to add the glitter. And there we are. Don't worry, I'll be cutting it out, so it don't matter that I've got it on the side. I love this one, and I don't normally like red. I know it looks orange on camera, but I did start with a red and then I used a yellow over the top. Anything with red in I don't normally like too much. But yeah, I actually really like this one. So I'm going to leave them to dry and then cut them out. Made it this far into the video, thank you very much. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bap, 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 bap. Video complete.